We're gonna pickle wrap my car. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, this is freaking awesome.
Welcome to Po Boys. He's starting at the roof first, that side, then he's gonna do this side, and then he's gonna start going around the car. Oh my goodness. It's starting to make somewhat of a resemblance of the color it's about to be. The hood spray's good. Get the green. Oh yeah.
So he's got to add some more seafoam color to it, and then there's going to be a pearl on top of it. What else is going on after the pearl? Is that it?
That's it.
So then there's going to be a pearl on top of it, and that's going to make it really take its real color. All right, ready to go.
Alright, gonna let it dry, hit it back again in a few. This is why proper ventilation is really required, because that's the color that just sprayed on my car. It wasn't that color before, it was actually gray. I said,
if you paint it in a 4-post lift, expect it not to be the best.
Wait, what are y'all looking for? What? The link to the color that of my car? It's gonna be there?
No, it's there.
There?
Okay.
Okay. If y'all want my car, you can't have my car. If you want the color of my car, you can go to Dr. Pigment or Rail and get my color. Po Man's Teal is the color, so y'all click ahead, click on the link, and go look and order yourself this color because you want to be like me. I know you do.
this thing's dope. Hey, can we get a vinyl cut that says POS?
Yeah.
And we'll put it right on the Ford logo. Alright, and we're done.
With coat numero dos. You see all the bubbles in there? Those are bubbles that are about to be in my car. Getting the pearl bags. Dr. Pigment. Get your pearls from Dr. Pigment. It's weird. It's just a powder. It's weird how the powder can just add so much to the color. It's crazy.
So this is the clear mixed with pearl. So we're gonna check and see what this looks like.
This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. That's so freaking clean. Oh my gosh. I've never seen anything this clean. Not even new cars. What the heck? Hey look, it's Doug. Turbo coupe. All right guys, it is the next day. We are back at the shop and I'm gonna start doing some work on vinyls on the car. So let's go see and figure out how that's done. So this is the process that I cannot do. I am not half as patient or talented in any of this stuff. I can watch it really well, but I cannot do it myself. So we're finally gonna get to see the color in the sunlight for the first time. Oof. Yeah, that looks amazing in the sun. The color is really clean. It's hard to see on camera, but that looks great in the sun. Great. All right, so what is this in your hand right now?
All right, so what this is the actual activator. This is what causes the reaction that causes the clear to start to dry and to harden and give it its sandable and buffable properties. Also gloss retention.
So that stuff right there is magic when it comes to liquid wrap, huh?
Pretty much. This is your actual clear coat. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix up a 1-to-1 ratio. 1 part this, 1 part that. So,
right.
You know, 1 ounce, 1 ounce, and then we're going to thin it just a little bit.
And then the measurements are on the bowl itself.
And then we will top off with this one.
That's just more of the clear coat, just a different bottle.
Yeah, just more clear coat.
So that right there is what you pour the dirt in?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Basically the way it works when you're doing a scaled system, this being 1-to-1, you can put them in any order you want. So basically you will bring this up to here, and then you will put equal part until you get to the second line on the second row.
Ah, okay.
That would be your 1-to-1.
All right. So it's pretty simple. So then he's gonna bring this one up to that 2 line right next to the 1. Wow, that stuff looks so cool in there. The camera won't really focus. It looks like icy water. Almost like a slushy, but
It's almost kind of an oil and water when you first pour it, but don't really mix. You know what? It really helps if you pull the tap out.
I bet it does.
So then what we'll do is we will thin it just a hair as I'm stirring. You don't have to thin this, but we're dealing with some really, really heavy, humid, hot temperatures, so this will kind of slow it down a little bit, let it flatten out.
Okay.
The properties of liquid wrap is that they self-level. Paint, pretty much when it goes down, it goes down.
And it stays.
But over the course of the next 3 or 4 hours after this is sprayed, it will start to flatten out. This will basically slow that down and allow that to happen a little fast, or a little better.
A little bit better, giving it more time to get all the way flat.
So what will happen is, the rule of thumb is basically you spray out onto your tape. When you come back and you can touch the tape and it's tacky, but you pick your finger up and there's nothing on it.
That's how you know it's good for the next one. Guys, I'm Cornholio and I need TP for my bunghole.
Because you don't want me to lean over the car and it.
Ah.
Y'all don't have to.
The almighty bunghole.
So what Mr. Jared's doing right now is he is taping himself off so that way it doesn't hang over and get on that clear, because if anything touches the clear when it goes down, that would be no bueno.
Outside has clear, outside does not.
Got the first layer of clear on. Gonna unsuit, let this dry, hit it again. This man right here has put in the work. He just laid the last coat of clear.
That looks, yeah.
That looks freaking awesome. Oof, the color looks great. The black looks great. The car looks great.
I'm tired.
Drastic change.
I bet you're tired. You've been working your ass off. Thank you, man.
No problem, bud.
Thank you, dog. This is great. I'm super happy. Oh my gosh. That's what clear coat smells like. It smells sweet. It's so freaking clear. This is my paint, but it looks like a black hole. Oh my gosh. It looks like there was a scratch in the paint, but it's literally the roof line. That's so freaking clear. This thing looks awesome. Oh my gosh.
I literally started out with a aerosol can like everybody else, and we figured out we could spray this and spray that, and it's just evolved over time. And it went from flat, barely looked like vinyl,
to this. Oh my gosh, this is freaking awesome. So the whole car is gonna look good now. Now I gotta make it run 7s. Golly, I'm so freaking happy right now. Bumper looks great. Just everything. It turned out freaking awesome. This right here, if you can see, that's where the crack was. You can't even tell that there was a crack there unless you looked right there. The very edge of it. This is crazy. In person, you can see every single LED in there, but in the camera, it's just, it won't focus right. All right, guys, so it is the next morning. Robbie just picked me up. Robbie's Jared's brother. He's the one with the blonde beard. But he just picked me up from the hotel. They've actually been doing some work on the truck. I'm looking at a truck, but they're not doing work on the truck. They did some work on the car and got it back together. So we're gonna go look at it for the first time since it's together. So I'm really excited. Let's go figure this thing out. I'm gonna go pop my head over there and see if we can't look at my car for the first time. Man, I'm so freaking excited. All right, I'm zooming the camera on my face because I don't want to look at the car yet. I'm not gonna look at the car yet. The camera's on my face because I'm gonna see the car before y'all. Oh my gosh, it looks great with everything on it.
so we gotta wipe the windows down. I had to put the new brackets in the bumper. We're good to go.
Awesome.
But we're gonna do all that outside so that they can get in.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Front bumper, it looks so good. And the black roof. All right, well, I guess it's time to pull this thing out. Wait, did you pull the tape off the intake by chance? That would work. Off the intake?
Yeah. Off the end of it. Hang on. Yep.
That don't sound right.
Oh, that's good.
There's like a few commonplace places to make this car do some weird things. I believe it's EVAC or something like that. It could be that, it could not be that. I have no idea. Put fuel on. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what the heck that could be, but we'll figure it out here in a few seconds. This car's pretty easy. Stock V6. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. You were definitely right. This looks great, and it's probably gonna end up in a magazine because I'm gonna send it to every single one of them. Be like, hey, look at this thing. Holy cow.
It looks amazing.
Daggum. So for some reason my car's not starting, so I'm running the SCT to see if I can't figure out if anything is wrong with it. Oh, I'm doing a data log right now. I don't need to be doing all that. Eco function. Read code C0453 and P1233. I know I have an O2 code, but I'm gonna check and read these codes, see what those are. All right, Mr. Paul, what did you just figure out?
When the quarter panel was beat on to get the dent out, there's an inertia switch right here, and it triggered that, and that shuts the fuel pump off in case of an accident.
Really?
So there's a button on top, which is covered up by this box, but you just push the button down and click it.
That's something that I never would have thought of. So I was hitting the panel in because there was a dent right here, and obviously I've recorded that earlier. It's not really there anymore. But whenever I was there, I must have tripped that switch. So let's go ahead and see if it starts now. It works. So we're installing the Mach 1 bumper right now. Jared's drilling the holes for him and putting little pins inside. And then as soon as that gets on, we can put the front bumper on. They already put the mounts on it. They riveted them on already. They have been getting to work. So we're gonna get that bumper on, get the headlights on, get the car ready to go get tinted. That lip is beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is not the same car. It can't be. What the heck? This is insane. Man, rail stuff is legit. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much to all the companies that helped me. This thing has really turned into a beast within the past 2 days. Complete transformation within 2 days. That's wild. So this is the third brake light right here, and he painted over that, but since this is a rail product, you can just peel it off. Simple as that. So explain rail real quick.
All right, so basically what rail is, and like I said, I'm in the process of peeling this. I've just been doing it over the course of the morning. It's a liquid wrap that basically sprays on like paint, peels off like vinyl, has a lot of self-leveling properties, so when it levels out, it looks very similar to paint.
Yeah, it looks almost exactly like paint.
This particular product is it's called Spherical. It's our 2K cut and buffable line. So once you've put the correct amount of product on, correct amount of clear coat, you can actually cut and buff this down. I've actually done another car that you'll see here shortly that was cut all the way to 1,000 grit and then buffed all the way back out.
Really?
So it's glass smooth. But it's very, very simple. It's a base, mid coat, and clear coat system. Your base, you use whatever color base. So with this color, we used a light gray, closer to a white, to bring the seafoam's true color out. And then from there, I mean, it's just basically like paint. I mean, it mixes very similar. It's a 2K system, so it's a clear and activator. It's mixed together, very durable. I mean, you can wax this stuff. The only thing we say not to do is we don't want to ceramic coat this. The principles of ceramic is to harden. The principles of liquid wrap is to stay, malleable, where it can peel. Those two don't work well together. But other than that, you can use any conventional wax you want to use.
That's awesome.
Any kind of spray detailer. It's chemical resistant once it has the clear coat over it, so gas doesn't hurt it. If you get gas on it, don't immediately wipe it off. Just let it air dry off, and it'll straighten itself back out. But it will not eat through like other products. Other than that, I mean, I've taken mine through car washes. I'm sure you've seen my car before. It's the Fighter Jet Mustang. I've taken it through brush car washes before. Hurt it at all.
It's this car right there.
So it's a fun product. As I've said in multiple different videos, my car's been 14 different colors. Very addictive thing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you got me addicted.
Yeah, it's
I don't know if I want to do this one again because I really want to just run this for a really long time. But man, it's really cool being able to see something transform like that in 2 to 3 days.
Right. I mean, to take it from what it was to what it is now, and you really can't tell what it was before. This was a very extreme example of what this stuff can do, because this one was a lot of sanding to get, chipping paint.
Yeah, there was a lot of bad stuff on the fender, and it was a mess from all the stupid burnouts I've done.
Yeah, but like on a newer car with good clear coat, good paint, really and truly all you're gonna do is wipe it down with Dawn dish detergent and water. That cuts your waxes and greases off, stuff like that. Tack rag it down and tape it off and spray it. I mean, it's very minimal process.
Super simple.
And it removes very easily. I can peel my Mustang, which is exactly like ProHse, just a few more body parts on it. I can peel it in about 46 minutes and have it ready to go where you can't tell it's there.
And he's very familiar with the new edges, so he was able to just do a few things, and it was all the way apart, ready to go. Super fast, super simple.
And if you look, basically all your black accents, that's all the same product. So once the seafoam was down, we came back the next day. I taped everything off, sprayed all of the black accents in the roof, and then let that flash out for about 2 hours, and then went straight into clear coat. 2 coats of clear. First one goes on kind of spotty. You get good coverage on it, but when you lay the second coat or even the third coat, if you're going to wet sand and buff it, it really comes to life. It really starts to smoothen out.
Yes.
And we couldn't stay here all night, but had we stayed here, and come back and checked it every hour, you can literally just watch the stuff laying flat.
That's awesome.
It's incredible. So very versatile product.
Very versatile, and it really transformed this car, and it doesn't even look like it just changed the color of it. It really looks like it came off the factory floor with a badass paint job.
You walk over here, I mean, one, you got the bumper. I'm sure that'll be talked about a lot. That bumper was not in the shape it should have been.
No, not even close. It should have been new.
Done pretty wrong on that one. So, that bumper was plastic welded and then body fillered with reinforced fiberglass, and then, we had it blocked out and all that. Again, it's an extreme example. You don't have to do that, but you can't tell that that repair's there.
Exactly.
You know, if you look down the side, with the exception of the crease, very minimal with the fact that I basically had to sand the car all the way down to get where your paint burnt through out.
Exactly.
Now, if you look at it, you can't tell it's there.
That is true.
It will fill in minor dents and gaps and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, if it's got a deep sanding scratch in it, as you go, you know, if in between my fingers is that sanding scratch, then this layer's gonna move, this layer's gonna move, this layer's gonna move, and you're still gonna have that scratch. So you might want to put a little spot putty in it, something like that,
Right.
sand it off. But other than that,
So minimal body work, and as soon as you get it all clean, wash it with dish detergent and get the base on, color, and then clear.
yeah, use unscented,
Pretty simple.
Unscented Dawn dish detergent. The scent will add an oil back to it, so the unscented just cuts the wax and grease off.
That's
You're ready to
freaking
go.
awesome. Man, this looks so good. I cannot get over it. Like, I'm still just like in awe about how freaking amazing this thing looks. That's crazy. The gold wheels look great on it too. And that cowl hood, it's just something special with that black stripe on there. I'm really happy you were able to hook me up with all that.
We got a couple more details we'll put on. We're just pressed for time right now. Taking it to the tinner at the event tonight, but there's a couple more little accent pieces that I'm gonna send to you so that you can stick them on.
Sounds good, and I'll definitely get those on here. As soon as I get them, I'll film them and slap them on there, get this thing completely finished. So dang, I'm super happy.
I'm glad you're happy. Takes a lot of stress off of me.
Dude, I'm all smiles from right here.
I wish we had filmed the first time you saw it after I laid the second coat. None of us had our camera out.
Man, okay, so like I was just standing there. I looked through the little mirror. There's a little, not mirror, there's a window in the booth. And I'm like, what did I even say?
You started going, oh.
I was like, oh, and I was just like, man, I was astonished at how good it looked. And now it's just like, it's changed. The process of every coat just makes the car look so much better and better every time you do something with it. It's insane. I love it.
Now we'll get the windows cleaned up and tinted and you'll be ready to rock and roll.
Heck yeah. So let's go ahead, roll out, head to the tint place.
Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat from the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million motherfuckers that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life never when I knew not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. My day really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you.
That's it. So I am shifting. I'm just gonna do this whole thing in second.